season games, he's going to be suspended. He's also fined $58,000, and because of his suspension, he's going to forfeit about half a $1,000,000 of his salary. Now, a lot of people are like, what? How could this be? Because there's other situations going on with the NFL where people were caught smoking weed, people were caught carrying weed, and they're going to get more than 2 games. They're going to get probably half a season or the whole season. So a lot of people are like, how could Ray Rice get a 2-game suspension for hitting a woman? Simply put, and this got to be clear, because a lot of people are just straight up women defenders. We got to understand the totality of the whole situation. This is my views on it. We got to find out what the fuck really happened before we start making assumptions. Now, I have a simple opinion. In domestic violence cases, I have to know the complete story before I make an opinion. I'm not into this, men shouldn't hit women no matter what. No. I need to know the full story. Simply put, if she initiated the violence and she was the aggressor, fuck her. I don't care what happened. If he slapped the shit out of her 2 times, listen, it's fucked up, but that's the reason why you don't put your hands on others. Now, this is a completely different story if he just unprovoked hit her. Now, to me, it should be either a 0-game suspension because she fucked up and she hit him first, causing him to react, or if he unprovokedly just hit her. Now, to me, he's a true woman beater. You don't suspend him for 2 games. You suspend him for like 2 seasons. He's out of this bitch. But if she hit him first and he hit her back by reflex, yes, she fucked up. That's where this starts and that's where it ends. This whole notion of, he's a man, so he's not supposed to hit a woman. Yes, he's not supposed to hit a woman if she doesn't hit him. And to be honest, I think it's up to the man's discretion if he's gonna not hit her if she hits him. Now, the whole Rihanna situation, that's why I've always been like, the Rihanna Chris Brown, what the fuck really happened? Neither of them has ever spoken on what truly happened. Did Chris Brown just honestly just snap? Because we hear reports. We never hear both of their stories. We never hear a story that kind of combines both. That's the truth. Because we know there's 3 sides to every story. So we don't know what's the truth. Allegedly, in the Chris Brown situation, he just fucking snapped and started beating her with one fucking hand while he was driving a Lamborghini with the next. That shit sounds barbaric. If that's what truly happened and she did nothing physically to provoke it, we don't care about words. Listen, if she said whatever, it doesn't warrant him to hit her. Now, if she slapped the shit out of him a couple of times while he's driving and he hit her back, I don't get why there's this big outrage. If he just hit her unprovokedly, everything that happened to his career, he deserves it. And he probably deserves a little bit more. If he reacted to her hitting him first, in the end result of everything, if he was hit and then he reacted, he's actually the victim because society has made him an outcast. He's still trying to come back. And even then, the legal system got him in he's in some type of probation, parole type. I don't know what's going on with him. And even then, his situations where he's been going back to jail lately, that's just solely off him. You're on probation, nigga. Regardless of what puts you there, complete your requirements. That has nothing to do with Rihanna. But if she was the aggressor, listen, I got to side with Chris Brown. In this situation, if Ray Rice was the aggressor, we got to get him out of the league for 2 years, minimum. We need him out. He need to get treated. Fuck his football career. We need to find out what's mentally wrong with this man who would unprovokedly hit a woman. If she fucked up, hit him a couple times, that would cause him, and we can't have subjectiveness on it. We can't have, only if you're in fear of your life, you could hit a woman back. No, because you know why? If you start having those standards, you start getting into the George Zimmerman standards. That's how George Zimmerman beat the whole fucking case. All he had to prove was a subjective matter that, I was in fear of my life. No, I don't want that. I want a black and white. If you hit somebody first and they fucked you up, you deserve it. If they just fucked you up for no reason, you fucked up and we're going to give you the consequences. We can't have this subjectiveness on, Ray Rice, a football player, even if she hit him, it didn't hurt. Even if she hit him, he's a pussy if he hits her. No. If she hits him, and he hit her back, it's called retaliation. Fuck all the extra shit. Same situation with Chris Brown and Rihanna. That shit's already gone, long and gone now, but to me, it's the same shit. Let's not make the person who, in society's view, is always the victim. You're not always the fucking victim, because most times people just cover up the whole story or how it started because you're already the villain by society. So, really and truly, my thoughts on this whole situation: if Ray Rice was the aggressor, he deserves 2 years of not being in the NFL. Maybe his career should be over. He needs some treatment. He's fucked up in the head. However, if she was hitting him, I don't care if she was drunk or whatever, and he reacted, listen, that might be a sign for them to break up. But